is Eileen. Leave me a message. Not available now. Please leave your name and phone number after the beep. We will return your call.
Hello, Mother. It's your son. I'm heading off to Costco here shortly and haven't got your list yet. Okay, text me.
Yes. Sleep Country Foster Kids One Coach Run ends this Sunday. Make a difference today by donating at any Sleep Country store or online at sleepcountry.com.
Are you currently covered by your insurance company for appliance breakdowns? What about for identity theft? Have you had a recent review? Hillsborough Insurance does all that and more. Do business locally with someone you can trust. Contact Hillsborough Insurance at 503-648-8576 or online at hillsborough.com.
Showing FM News 101 this Tuesday election night for wall-to-wall coverage. Voters and appeals, experts in-house, and media results. Tuesday night starting at 7 p.m. Presented by August Furniture Direct on your election station, FM News 101.
Having trouble getting it up in the polls? You're not alone. This year, many Democrats are suffering from a condition called low T, low liberal voter turnout. Other signs of low T include support of Obamacare, useless bailouts, lack of responsibility, and a highly contagious contempt for your own voters. What can you do about low T? Nothing this year. So step aside and let the conservatives clean up your mess. Again, brought to you by Independence for Hope and Change, but not that Hope and Change 2012.
Welcome back to the Lars and Chuck, 25 minutes after the hour, First Amendment Friday style. Let's go to Lisa in Forest Grove. Lisa, everything's fair game. What's on your mind?
Hi, Lars. I just wanted to touch bases with you and let you know that I was so happy to hear you were in support of an ATM voting program. I've had this on my mind for about 2 decades now, having worked with computers and in the banking industry, and you are dead on right. If somebody will steal your money before you vote, and if electronic and ATM is good enough to protect my money, it can protect my vote, and I've written a program of how we can do that. And then secondly, I wanted to add that Wes Harris, the hero of the anti-electronic voting program, is all a scam. It is a left-wing narrative. They've been pushing it. The people producing her videos are all left-wingers. The ones funding it are left-wingers. She's married to a guy, I think, that voted for Eldridge Cleaver for president. But anyway, for years, she was the underground darling of the Democratic and liberal underground blog. They're pushing that narrative to scare conservatives into thinking that there is a concern with electronic voting. And Clinton Curtis, you may be familiar with him, he's the one that came out against Divo, saying that the Congress rented out and fix the programs, whatever. Obviously, the claims were never proven. The company denied it. But he went on to say that. Also, he went on to run against the guy that he eventually run down on these false charges. And then moved to California and made false claims against his Republican opponent out there as well. It's all there to be pushed by the left to feed into the fear of electronic voting that so many conservative Americans and even liberal Americans believe that no, it's all about electronics. No hand should ever touch your ballot.
I agree with you, because right now, and I'll tell you this, in Clackamas County, they've now put under investigation somebody for marking paper ballots that have already been received, and they mark them a straight Republican ticket. So I don't care if the fraud is by Republicans or Democrats. It ought to be prosecuted either way. The fact that your ballots are sitting in an office for weeks before the election, and that somebody could sit down and take that ballot. I guess what this person, I don't know if it's a man or a woman, is alleged to have done is marked the rest of the unvoted blocks on the ballot a straight Republican ticket. That person is now under investigation. Anytime those ballots are sitting around for weeks, your vote's at risk.
You betcha. And there's one other thing to remember here. Obviously, most of our government employees tend to lean towards the liberal side, so do the unions. And all of these recounts that everybody's demanding, these people are all paid overtime. This is all union work. They love the recounts. They never want to go to the electronics because obviously with electronic voting it's quicker, more efficient, and you can't commit fraud. And guess what? It's gonna cost a lot less money, and all those union people aren't going to get the count for endless hours and the taxpayer dollars.
And imagine this, when people worry about what might be done electronically, at least with electronics, you could preserve a record that would be locked up tight, and then if a judge or somebody ever brought up, a case and said, we want to see if these votes are actually legitimate, they could go back and check those against that record, but the record could still be sealed so tightly. Right now, if you turn in your paper ballot and somebody working in there says, gosh, that guy voted all Republican, I'll tell you what, I'm going to pull his ballot out and throw it away, and then substitute a ballot with mostly Democrat marks in it, no one would ever know about it. Lisa, thank you very much. Let's go to Vic in Portland. Hey, Vic, welcome to First Amendment Friday.
Well, thank you, Lance.
I'm doing well. What's on your mind?
Well, it's on my mind is even a question. If it's proven that our Uncle Obama, or Byron, whatever his real name is,
Barry Soetoro.
Barry, okay, is not an American, was not born here. How come this man has not been impeached?
It hasn't been proved. That's the problem, and we're not going to get that one resolved. The better thing is just to vote him out Tuesday and be done with it. But we don't have that proof.
Voting him out, Laura, he won't make it. He won't make it.
I think he's going to get voted out. Dick Morris told me a week ago today that he's going to lose by a 6-point margin to Mitt Romney, and then Mitt Romney's going to clean up the mess that he made of the economy. Granted, he inherited a tough spot. So did a lot of American presidents, including George Bush. Romney will get in there and clean it up, and if Romney doesn't, Romney won't get another term either. That's the way it works in America. I appreciate the call. Send your emails to talk@larslarson.com.
We are your election station 24/7. On air, online, mobile. FM News 101, KXL.
Good afternoon. It's 12:30. I'm Rosemary Reynolds. A woman was killed and 2 other people were injured in a fire this morning at the Anderson Villa Apartments near Southeast 157th and Division. A neighbor knocked on doors to help get people outside. Sadly, 56-year-old Berna Dizer didn't survive. The Oregon Ducks and some of their lucky fans hit the road for the team's first true test of the season tomorrow.
It's about the first real team they're playing, I think. A lot of fans agree with Jeff Miners, who will be in the LA Coliseum for the big game against USC.
It's a little disappointing that USC isn't as good as advertised, but it's going to be a fun game nonetheless.
Duck alum Courtney Maxwell Shea agrees.
I think that USC is